Greetings, everyone. 8:08 a.m., Saturday, October 30th, 2021, the day before Halloween. Now, excuse my French. I want to deal first of all, with the discussion about feet. This is literally a crux issue. It is absolutely crucial. Okay? It is literally a Golgotha. This is basically a statement about Golgotha and the cross and everything pivotal. Okay? This is the point. Number one, you have to be aware of fate, the fates, and fatalism. Okay? Then you have to think about fate, destiny, and inevitables. They're not the same. Okay? You can parallel, you can match them, but you have to be careful. Then you have to think about self-determination. Okay? The belief in and your conviction and determination to live, even your self-preservation instincts. All these things have to be held in esteem and thought of. Gemini, Castor and Pollux, Aries, as I think I speak, okay? I think, therefore I am. If you don't, then you're not, okay? I'm the mind over matter. If you mind, you don't matter. I am the mind over matter. If I mind, you don't matter. So as crux and crucifixus serpentis I speak, under the authority of Ophiuchus, okay? As well as Aries and his Gemini, and Aquarius and Scorpius, okay? By the way, I have always been notoriously well known with women as a stone Aquarius in the bedroom. I'm going to brag. I have always been an absolute Aquarius. It's the sign I was born, quote unquote, under. The water bearer, in terms of a servant, it's something I take great glory. It is my theophany, okay? It is my glory and honor and privilege to serve my lovelies in the bedroom, okay? This is something I am known for, okay? I could say I'm absolutely notorious, but notable, okay, for it, okay? It's something I am famous with my lovers for. It is unanimous, okay? It's like not just a unanimous decision in a fight, it's a knockout in the first round, okay? It's just something I'm known for. The girls love me for it, okay? For better or for worse, whether you divorce me or not, this is something all the women have the same tone about me. So you know who I am, okay? It's something I take pride in. I love it. It's something, you just have to be a real man. Real men get their rocks off giving women exquisite pleasure that are your true opposites, but equals. You can't help it. Yes, you enjoy giving the pleasure, but oh my God, it's so good. It is so good. I'm going to tell you, from the first time I got made love to a very beautiful young woman when I was very young, it's just been my exquisite pleasure just to have beautiful young. When I was a young boy, it was young girls. As I became an adult, it was the adults. It has been my absolute exquisite pleasure to be a love slave to the finest women that have walked the face of the earth. And I'm going to tell you, I have absolutely enjoyed my life. You could say I haven't gotten my rocks off as much as I could have, you know? And it's like, because I haven't had sex in a while, because I'm working on building my life up, okay? And I also am definitely not a physical, confrontational, violent kind of person. I have deliberately, I would say that the girls I've married, the women I've married, for number one, and girls I've dated, we deliberately would reject and refuse to tolerate people that were open to violence as a part of a relationship. We were literally of that kind. We may have not had everything in common, but that it was always a common ground with every girl I've been with it. We eschewed physical and verbal violence. We didn't want to. We were basically fundamentally lovers. Okay? And it was the common ground that without it, we were basically elitist. We weren't tolerating it. It was the common ground we had, and on that ground we made love. It was our bed of love was our common rejection of violence and hate. This is something I can say about every woman I've been with. And even since I was a kid girl, I never had to worry much about a girl becoming violent. Okay. Maybe when I was really young, you might have saw like a violent, like a jealous, like a Morticia kind of thing. Very rare. But 99%, it's been all love. Okay. And it's been a mutual thing. It's not like, no, you women, this and that. No, me and the women I was with, we chose each other. Okay, it was a mutual. When we made that mutual choice, we crossed the bridge and met in a bed of love. Okay, can you dig me? It was like on the bridge we saw eye to eye, and we walked across, and in the center was the bed of love, and on our common ground we lay down and made love. This has always been a common ground with women I've been with, white, black, or otherwise. Okay, we have always been that way. It's just who we are. That will never change. Okay, that's not something I would ever want to change. That's why I can say, I'm your love slave. I'm a slave for you. It is who I am. Okay? I've had some that were extremely mutual. Most like more to be, they like the red light special and don't want to give it back. I'll put it this way. I tolerated that, but I'm not doing that anymore. Okay, I'll put it this way. At this point, I have to have full equality. It's like we see through a glass darkly and then face to face. And that's where fate comes in. I don't accept fate. All of them the same, they say. Oh, all women are this and that. No, you make decisions. You make decisions as I do, and we choose and decide, okay? You just have to be patient, okay? I chose to just be patient. I'm not a fatalist. Okay, fate is something that I respect. The fates are real. The fates are real. Okay, they much are real, and they don't lie. But the thing is this: you don't go to the fates, the spiritual powers, and fight and argue with them. You do all you can to make your fate the best, and consult with the fates on the common ground as friends, and ask them, like Desdemona says, what do I need to do to better my fate? Okay? They will not condemn you if you come properly. Yes, the Romans and Greek statements about the fates are real. The fates are real entities. They are deities. They are divine beings. And they will tell you in unison. And they don't lie. And you don't slander and revile them. They're gods. The destinies, the inevitables. This is all real. Okay? These things were taught by Zeus Yahweh and understood by the ancient Greeks and Romans and other cultures. They are real. But then you have to differentiate between fatalism, okay? Giving up, quitting. That's not fate. And that's what I meant in the movie Terminator Dark Fate. The heroine said, fuck fate. She didn't mean the fates, the gods. She meant fatalism. Settling for a lesser fate, okay? Giving up, okay? The scripture is full of examples of the condemnation of those people and how you had two people, I'll put my fingers here. One wasn't willing to accept the fate. And the other gave up. Guess what? This one always won. Okay? Joshua and Caleb, the only two that came out of the wilderness. Why? Because they believed. They had faith. And at 80 years old, they still looked like little kids. They were young. They were virile and potent because they were confident. They believed. They were making things happen. They didn't sit around waiting for things to happen, okay? Joshua, son of Nun, and Caleb, son of Jephunneh. And Joshua ended up taking Moses' place as ruler and judge of Israel when Moses passed away. Yeah, this is real. Think about it, okay? Choose your own fates. We are the master of our own destiny. We are personally responsible for our own actions, your life. But the problem is, when you live in a country, in a world where people want to presume decisions for you, everything gets convoluted. And then, as much as I want to be an independent person, and as royal seed, it's odious to us to have to blame someone because it's such a crippling statement. I have to go to God in this country and say, so-and-so did this when I was too young to deal with it. This country makes decisions for me where it swears it won't, and then looks at me like you're crazy and won't listen. These are problems we have to deal with. Stop violating each other's volition. The feedback and the karma's doom. Because then we're just going to keep violating each other, and then we'll be all tangled up in one another's decisions, and nobody can do anything. Okay? Just like the stunt Dr. Reisman pulled at me at Drexel. Oh, we didn't want you. I didn't want you to be obligated. I mean, she literally just stepped into our body and presumed to make decisions for us. We're grown people. She basically talked to us like we're vegetative mental states, can't make decisions for ourselves. She's our power of attorney. We know this chick from a can of paint. She's full of crap and erases and set us up just to shaft us and screw us up because we were gifted, because this is the kind of mess they do in Philly and in this country that hold blacks back. Okay, these are the kind of karma, because she's cursed forever. Okay, and everyone who won't condemn her is anathema. Okay, I swear to God. Okay, and I curse her, and by God's grace, as I said before, incensed. For your own sake, I bless and curse all of God's creation to be incensed against Dr. Frederica K. Reisman and what she did to all of us in 1984. Why? Because it's something that rejects and violates your and God's creation self-preservation instinct, down to the quarks, force, gluons, wrenches, and colors of the quarks. It violates the very nature of energy and matter to tolerate what she did and to do what she did, because her karma is to be reciprocated to infinity. Okay, as being a hateful ass racist bitch and full of shit. Okay. This is the problems we have, and Philadelphia once again refuses to address these problems. Drexel refuses to address. So your country and your city just heaps up bad karma. So what? You just get paid back. You get hexed and jinxed, and you just reap what you sow. You sowed the wind of two-faced foolish racism, and you reap the whirlwind infinitely back. Okay? It's your karma. It's your karma. It's your hex. It's your jinx. It's your doom. Yes. Whoso, when you do evil to those that are at peace with you, evil will never depart from your house. So that's what Dr. Reisman gets, and that's what every perpetrator yesterday, today, and forever get. It's a jinx. It's a scriptural curse. It's your karma. It's doom. Okay? You don't get blessed, you get cursed. And you just get buried in the abyss because you basically took out a loan that nobody offered to you and went through a whole process of opening up a bank and exchanging money that doesn't exist, and you're in your make-believe, delusional, filthy dream world. And so, like Dr. Reisman, in the end, everybody's looking at you like, Contamalia, what are you talking about? I never gave you right to make any decisions for me. I don't know you from a can of paint. Who are you talking to? Just for the very insult, you need to die. You need to just go straight to the pit like Cora. But in America, these are the people we exalt, okay? We put these people on pedestals like we did Dr. K. Reisman. I think she still works at Drexel. And you people in Philly refuse to do anything about that crap that was done. You know why? So your karma is what she did will be done to you and your children and your children's children forever. Okay? And the dead will rise and smell the incense of God's entire creation, completely incensed against Dr. Frederica K. Reisman and the city of Philadelphia forever to infinity for the kind of mess that me and my peeps from King went through in 1984.